In this proposition, we'll construct a third apotome. Let A be a rational and E b plus d, and d be whole numbers but not have ratios of squares with one another. But let b plus d to b be a ratio of squares. Let e to b plus d be proportional to a squared to f plus h squared. And b plus d to d be proportional to f plus h squared to h squared. E to b plus d is a ratio of numbers, so a squared and f plus h squared are commensurable. A is rational, so a squared, f plus h squared, and f plus h are rational. E to b plus d is not a ratio of square numbers, so neither is a squared to f plus h squared, so a and f plus h are incommensurable. Similarly, b plus d to d is a ratio of numbers, so f plus h squared to h squared is as well, and f plus h squared and h squared are commensurable. Since f plus h squared is rational, h squared is as well, and so is h. But b plus d to d is not a ratio of square numbers, so neither is f plus h squared to h squared, and f plus h and h are incommensurable. F plus h and h are rational but commensurable in square only, so f plus h minus h equaling f is an apotome. We'll show it is a third apotome. E to b plus d is proportional to a squared to f plus h squared, and b plus d to d is proportional to f plus h squared to h squared. So the x equality ratio is e to d being proportional to a squared to h squared. E to d is not a ratio of square numbers, so neither is a squared to h squared, and a and h are incommensurable. Let k squared equal f plus h squared minus h squared. B plus d to d is proportional to f plus h squared to h squared, so b plus d to b is proportional to f plus h squared to k squared. B plus d to b is a ratio of square numbers, so f plus h squared to ak squared is as well, so f plus h and k are commensurable. Thus overall, the given rational a is incommensurable with the whole f plus h, and the annex h and the whole f plus h is commensurable with the side of the whole squared minus the annex squared. Thus by definition, f plus h minus h equaling f is a third apotome. An example of a third apotome is 3 root 2 minus root 10, with root 10 as its annex.